This is Tim Hagen with PhonePsycho.com. We got the Galaxy Nexus right here. You're looking at Google's main phone. It's the sequel to the Nexus S. Very thin phone, as you can see right here. It's a lot like the other Galaxy phones with the matte back, 8 megapixel camera, and then down at the bottom you're going to have your data connection and 3.5 millimeter headset jack. The back pries off just like the Galaxy S, as you can see up top here. But the big thing is the screen, very pretty screen. No capacitor Android buttons down at the bottom, as you can see. Unlock here, take a look what we're dealing with. We got Ice Cream Sandwich Android 4.0, which is the biggest feature on this phone everyone's been waiting for. Some of the nice things about this is like the camera on this has no shutter whatsoever. It's an 8 megapixel, records in 720 HD. Very nice camera. Also, you're going to have your front facer like you always do. It's only going to be a 1.3 megapixel, which is plenty good enough for any kind of recording you need to do with the front camera for video chat, self-portraits. So you have the 1.2 Texas Instruments processor, and that can even be overclocked for more, which a lot of people have been doing with this phone actually. Very thin. The Verizon 4G LTE, as you can see on the back, is a little bit thicker than the international version, which does not have the LTE. The LTE radios are very thick with any of the LTE phones. This phone has not been set up yet, so we're kind of limited on what we can do, as you can see right there. But again, very thin, very streamlined phone. Not the thinnest, but it's right up there with the Samsung Galaxy S2, the Razer. We don't want to drop and break our phone there. But this is sort of the app drawer, and it's kind of organized different than the other Android. They've changed it with 4.0. It's a lot nicer, but you also have your widgets up top there that you can pick from. Of course, the browser, we're not connected. That's why it doesn't bring up anything here. This is a demo phone, but the browser's a little bit, how you browse your apps is a little bit different. You also have widgets at the top now, not just, as you can see, as I scroll through them here, but widgets are at the end if you keep going, and then you have your app drawer back here. So it's very nice to be able to go right to the widgets, right to the app drawer. It's a little different. It'll take some getting used to, people who are used to gingerbread. But it is a very nice feature, and everything opens up very quick. Your messaging just pops up whenever you pick it, all your conversations, which we've had none, again, just a demo phone. But again, app drawer right back up, right back to home. Very quick, very responsive, right to camera, right off camera, very quick phone. Our video might be lagging here a little bit for you. But again, it has those 3 pin connections. We're going to have lots of docks that you can connect to it. There's like a car dock, there's going to be a multimedia dock, various other things you can do. But as you can see, as I run through some of the programs here, it's very quick phone. See if we bring up any pictures. Again, we can't do a lot. Again, we get shut down there by not having the phone actually registered to a Google account, which of course they always force you to do. But a very fast phone. It's like a 3D effect as you go through the app drawer too. Very light actually, as you can tell. It's a very light phone. Like the responsiveness. And there's your widgets there. Let's get through a couple of those, show you. But again, normal widgets. It's a vanilla Android, so you're not going to have a ton of options where you do if it has TouchWiz on it. But still, very customizable. Still, even though it doesn't have that Samsung TouchWiz on it. And most people consider TouchWiz actually a negative, so this is kind of nice for most people here. But that is our review of the Samsung Galaxy Nexus at PhonePsycho.com.